Welcome to The Leftovers, episode 56. Today we talked about Stranger Things.
Again.
They're doing it.
They're
looks
doing the
good.
thing.
It looked good. 19 days until the next volume comes out, and then after that, a week. I'm pissed about that.
I can't wait.
But then Netflix, they're doing some crazy stuff.
Oh, they did some crazy
They
stuff.
bought, like, the most things. I don't know if it was the biggest purchase ever.
No, definitely when Disney bought Star Wars, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
What? How much was the Fox deal? Okay, well,
sure.
anyway.
Not sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a big deal. And then Travis was talking about his Lego.
Lego story.
Yeah,
You'll never believe it.
Both of us have some terrible stories for you.
Yeah, you got to see if Travis
Pretty
was
funny.
right
Get
on
your
this or
popcorn
not.
ready.
Yeah. So let's get right into the episode. Let me tell you, my Instagram feed is just filled with Stranger Things. I can't get enough of it. Dude.
I know.
I'm so excited.
I know. Why don't you tell them what you did the other day for your little excitement that you
What'd
had
you
for,
do,
Stranger
Jackson?
Things?
What did I do?
Oh, you don't know? Remember like a week, 2 weeks ago? You went on a little spree of your little Stranger Things glee. Huh? You want to explain that?
What?
Yeah, he's got no idea what I'm talking about.
I'm lost.
When you bought the vinyl record and the fucking...
Oh, that
What are
was
you
like,
talking
dude,
about?
that was like a month ago.
That was not a month ago.
Like, that basically didn't happen.
We
That was
just
a
went
month
with
ago.
these guys.
What do you mean? They weren't there. It was just you and me. Remember?
Oh, that was another time. We go shopping too much.
We do.
The other time you got Stranger Things, you're not talking about the mall.
Yeah, there's another time.
Where else
He
did
bought
you
a
go?
vinyl
Oh.
record. He went to Walmart.
He also bought all
Target.
the Fortnite skins.
Was it Target
too.
or
It was
oh,
Target.
Target.
Yeah, and there was just a Stranger
Yeah.
Things
He
section.
bought
I think
all
we talked about
Fortnite
this.
skins.
Oh yeah, I bought all the Fortnite skins.
All of them.
What do you?
We're just
you guys buy a
exposing
bunch of
Jackson
shit
right
too.
now.
Hey, fuck you. Yes, I do. But that's not.
hey, fuck you.
The other
Yes, I do.
day on Fortnite, they had the Power Rangers, the whole bundle. Bought it.
I gotta get Marty McFly.
If y'all think that these logos behind us are impressive, you guys
Logos?
should see Josh's fucking house.
It's not true, bro. Travis got more of that.
I mean, no, Travis's his collection is still good, but Josh and Coral,
yeah, look around the
everywhere.
room, guys.
y'all,
I like
Just
Legos.
take a look with
I like
us.
my Legos. And
y'all
I've had
got
Legos since I was a kid.
crazy
so
amount. Y'all got like a full wall.
We have two now because I had to move the T-Rex.
We got
What? I
two
bought
now.
the Baby Yoda and I bought the Star Wars one the other day, and then I still have to
the-
build the up.
If you say the
bricks,
one more
and I still have
time,
to build Gringotts, and I still have to build the ah, damn, I have 6 Lego sets to build. Plus the advent calendar, plus the
Josh,
one I just
we're
ordered.
having an intervention, dude. You
See,
have
I
a
don't think
Lego
I spent
problem,
yeah,
that
bro.
much
you need it. You
You
need
have
it,
a
man.
Lego problem.
yeah, this guy.
It's for my son.
For what?
Fuck no, he's not gonna be able to look at those things. Dude.
Have you counted how many you have? We have
I
like
have 79.
79. We have like 52.
Dude,
sets
Josh's
now.
son is gonna try to touch one of the Legos, and Josh is gonna just reach for his flip flop. Yeah.
79.
The chancla.
Okay, well. Yeah.
Nah, dude, I just.
Ow.
It's gonna be behind a locked door. Oh, fuck. He can have his Legos.
So
dude.
what?
I'm
You're gonna
totally
have
cool.
like a giant like library of Legos that's just padlocked. You like son?
That's
don't-
where
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my
Son,
desk.
don't go in there.
Yeah, dude's acting like that's
Fuck.
unreal. Yes. I'm gonna put a lock on the door so he can't get in there.
Have you not seen those videos where the
Because you know
kids
how
are
dangerous it
told
is?
not to mess with it, and then they fucking touch the littlest bit, and then it rips out the fucking wall?
But it's also dangerous. Okay, I have like
Don't touch it.
100 pounds
Well,
of
that's
shit
when
on a
you're-
shelf, and if the kid decides to climb that, next thing you know, here comes a shelf crushing my kid. So it's also that.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Well, and Legos are super chokeable.
That too.
Yeah.
Chokeable.
Well, yeah, they could grab a fucking minifigure. Like,
The way that you made that sound made it sound like you're choking the Lego. They're super chokeable, dude. Bart Simpson, that shit.
yeah, dude, the Simba, you could choke that thing.
oh my god.
He's tried. He's tried.
I don't know why did I lick my hand?
I don't know.
Let me slime you up real quick.
That way it sticks to the fur.
There's no fur on that.
It's a.
Yeah, it's a Lego. Yeah, you were about to say, it's a Lego.
I was about to say it's a lion, and then I was gonna go, wait,
Oh,
it's a Lego though.
it's a lion, dumbass.
They have fur. But about Stranger Things. Now, we are gonna talk about it. Okay, so if you haven't seen Stranger Things,
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler
we will
alert.
we will put a
Spoiler
thing.
alert.
We will put a thing in the video. So
We
you can skip
won't,
It. Yeah,
but
Jackson will. It's gonna be great.
verbal-
All right, sweet.
Verbal cassette is enough.
Just giving you guys a nice little reminder, since you guys are watching our video, to give it a like, comment, and a subscribe. Make sure you guys share with all your buddies and stuff, because we do like doing all this content. We're going to make it some cool gaming content. We got a Battlefield video coming out for you. We're going to make it a Fortnite video and a bunch of cool stuff. So just stay up to date. But we appreciate it. Let's get back to the video.
Back to Stranger Things.
Yeah, sorry.
She's no stranger to my thing.
Yo, next time you guys sit next to each other, I didn't like that.
What is wrong with you?
That was weird.
He's just.
Was that weird or are you weird?
Tyler's just
It's one of two
submissive.
things.
I'm just messing.
It's either the action or you.
Tyler's just submissive. Stop.
Dude,
The
that was really
fuck?
that was really weird.
Bro, you see what you did? You went, don't do that. That made me feel weird.
Yeah, that was part of the bit.
Like
He's
you
like
had a
feeling
bikini
himself
on.
up. He's like, oh
You
damn,
went, that's part of the bit.
rubbing his nipples
no
and
bit.
shit.
Rub his nipples a bit.
Damn, don't do that. It's fucking weird, dude.
That's the strangest thing.
Okay, first off, I want to preface this with Sadie Sink. So we can get into this now.
See, this is I knew you were gonna talk about that too. Sadie fucking Sink. What about her, dude? Okay, fine. I don't even need to look at you to know the face you're making.
She cute. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. So, what did you want to talk about? So it starts off really well. I think because
So it starts off, Sadie Sink.
it's a year and a half after the events of season 4.
Yeah, sure it is, bro.
It's a year and a half.
Kids look 20.
Yeah, they do because they were. So
Alright.
it's a year and a half. Eleven's training and shit, right? And they do these crawls, which I think is a cool idea. And it's mixing it up because it feels different than the
You know why
other
it's called
ones.
the crawl? Yeah, dungeon crawl.
Yo, what? Wait, seriously?
So if you guys didn't know, you can put your card, but you can't.
No, I gotta add that. I gotta add that to the index.
Wait, and the upside down is supposed to be like the dungeon.
What about the downside up?
Whoa?
The downside up. What is at the bottom of my
No, that's
balls?
the real world.
The downside up. It's just the regular.
When you're in the upside down. We gotta get to the downside up. This is so stupid, dude. Okay, this is my okay.
No.
The crawl.
Let me finish.
The
Let me-
crawl. Yeah.
No. Okay, you talk. You talk.
No, I'm saying I'm letting you continue.
No. Because let's do it by episode. What did you guys think of the first episode? I liked when Dustin got his ass kicked because it was different.
I do like what they're doing with Dustin because it's the first time
I'm
that
on the edge because I hate what
Don't
they're
do
doing
that.
with Steve
Don't
and
do
Dustin.
that. You
What?
know what I mean? You went, I'm on the edge. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Let's not do that. here.
Grease.
No, you did it was 8-9.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm out of frame now. Continue.
You're not. You're not.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, well, what about the first episode? I don't understand. With the
The first episode was kind of. I didn't think it really got good till.
the end.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought it was great until the end, and then I was
okay.
like, "Oh, this is good. This is really good now."
Wait.
Yeah, the
what do
ending. It was like, okay, this all makes sense.
Okay,
And
I
finally,
love-
all the dots connected.
I love what they're doing with Will, dude.
yeah.
I mean, I saw it though. Come on.
You could tell.
I
Okay,
figured too, but that means there's gotta
Here's
be
the thing.
more.
Duffers said he doesn't have powers. He was channeling Vecna.
Yeah.
And people keep saying, Will's got powers. And I'm like, no,
Yeah, here you go.
no, he don't.
Actually,
No, he don't. I don't say anything.
Actually,
Actually.
I know, but they're powers.
Yeah, wouldn't you call that powers though?
I
He has
know-
the power to
he-
channel Vecna.
It's what I think.
Is that a power?
yeah.
Yeah, can you do that?
Yeah?
Let's see you do it, buddy.
And also, they were
Let's see
always,
you run that
And
shit.
also, with him around, they're never surprised by Demogorgon.
But they're not. What you're trying to say is they're not the same powers as 11 has.
Correct.
That's what he's saying.
He can
but he
use-
still has powers.
But yeah, he can channel Vecna's powers, which essentially gives him powers.
Okay, so what is that? Okay, explain that to me.
Wait,
Because
so
this
then
is
it's
what I don't
like
understand.
11's not channeling powers. She just has powers.
She has powers.
naturally.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Because it's
So
from his blood, right?
okay, I got this. So, okay.
Here we
So
go, y'all.
the
Listen
Broadway show that they made, right? So the whole idea about it is that there's this other dimension that they went to. It was during like World War II. This ship went to Dimension X, which is the upside down.
Yeah.
And this guy got unique blood type. When he came back, he was the only survivor. It was Dr. Brenner's dad.
Yeah.
He was the captain of this naval ship.
They used his blood, right?
Well, I don't know if they used his blood because Creel gets teleported to Dimension X as well prior to 11 sending him there. So he gets a unique blood type that gives him powers. And then they use Creel, his blood type, into the children and the women that got pregnant to give those kids powers.
So okay, but wouldn't that? But
It was
wouldn't that?
Demigorgon particles. So they had Demigorgon
Was it?
particles that they extracted from Dr. Brenner's dad, and that's what they extracted out of him when he died. Then the Russians took part of those particles and went into that cave system, and when Henry opened it, it went into him, and he went into that dimension. So it was particles from that dimension.
But okay, but wouldn't that insinuate anyone who goes there would have powers at one point? Because isn't it from just being there?
No, it's from the Demogorgon. If she's talking about it that way.
It's the
So-
particles from the it's the particles from whatever's in there. Like that monster that's in there, the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
That's not Henry himself. Like he didn't make that. There was
No,
something
Henry-
It was already there.
Was it
yeah.
the other way
Henry
around?
just shaped it and gave it like
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he came back, he was like, "Let me give you form."
yeah, and that's why it looks like a spider with a flame head because he liked spiders when he was young.
Yeah. And
Wait,
the
wait,
thing,
wait.
What's up? Whoa.
So the Mind Flare was a thing, but it didn't look the way it does now, and it only looks the way it does now because what's his nut?
Henry
Okay, that's
used
what I
his
thought
powers
because
to give
Because it was just a
shape.
cloud
Because-
in the upside down.
Because that's what the
It's like
play.
more like a tornado. It looked like. Like it's
something like
It's
that.
a play.
Yeah.
It's not a musical, right? It's a play.
It's a
play.
musical.
It's not a musical.
It's a musical.
They sing.
Really?
I'm fairly certain it's on Broadway.
Anyway,
Don't know. Who
anyway,
cares?
one thing I do like about that ever since I heard about that was it does explain because that's what confused me is it's like the chicken and the egg thing of what came first and then also what's the hierarchy, like who's truly pulling all the strings.
The Mind
here?
Flayer.
The Mind Flayer.
Let me break it down for you.
Right,
the
yeah.
Mind Flayer's always been there since the Earth was created and everything. Because the Upside Down has always been there for millions of years as well. Demogorgons. People thought it was like the future, but it's not. So
It's just
when-
it's just
It's
like
a,
an
it's
exact
a primordial
parallel.
land.
yeah,
it's a parallel.
So what happened to Will in season 2 when he was getting taken over by the Mind Flayer? That happened to Henry. He was taken over by the Mind Flayer. So the Mind Flayer is in control of everything, and he's using Vecna. But I think he's separating a little bit because at the season 5, episode 4, Creel doesn't get affected when everything else is like lit on fire and everything because Will's like, because he's part of the hive mind. So it doesn't seem like Henry is really part of the hive mind as everything else is. He's like separate.
How I understood it is that he's like the herald of the Mind Flayer, so he has a little bit more individuality than most of the hive mind, but he's still a
But he
part.
derives.
So what I
his-
just
but
said-
a lot of his powers.
That's a little bit
But
more
but
simplified.
but it's kind of it's like the Silver Surfer, okay? Like he's the Herald of Galactus, and the only reason that Silver Surfer has the certain powers he has is because he's the Herald of Galactus. Though he has the thing of choice, but if he chooses to not follow Galactus, then he loses his powers. Then he loses what he's trying to do, right? So that's what Creel's trying to do. Creel's pretty much using the Mind Flayer because he needs him for the power.
Except
but
for-
he's not technically with the Mind Flayer. He just has to be with him because that's the only way he
Well,
can get
also-
his advanced powers, right?
Well, more like he chooses to too.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's really
he has to.
Well, no, he doesn't have to. He wants to.
He gave
to get
into-
his goal,
Yeah,
he has to.
he-
That's what I'm saying. To do what he wants to do with the world and shape it like he does, he has to be a herald.
Well, that's
of that.
because it was implanted by the Mind Flayer as well. And he's just been consumed by it, so he believes that as well.
Yeah,
Because that's what was happening with Will.
and that's why every time that
Family that cared and loved
I'm
him.
hoping we get to
They
actually
didn't
find
care,
out
really
like
care about him.
They
what-
were like, our
what-
son's fucking weird.
You're like he's
But-
fucked up. Take him away.
But isn't the reason why the dimension because isn't the Upside Down stuck in 1983 or something like that?
See, that's
It's
one
the-
thing that confuses me. Because it's supposed to be, it was always there, but then Henry
Right.
gets sent there, and then Hawkins is there for some reason.
Yeah, how are their
That's-
houses
and then
and
that
all
is
that?
stuck in
Here's
time.
my explanation. It didn't look like that before it, is my assumption, right?
Yeah.
It didn't look like Hawkins before that.
Yeah.
It looked like something completely different. But because it was such a literal reality-changing
He
event,
rebuilt it.
it literally switched into this, which I liked from the beginning. You literally have no idea what's going on. It could be anything. It could be a dimension. It could be aliens. It could be ghosts. It could be monsters. It could be government. It could be this. And then that's why the first season did so well, I think, is because you had questions the whole fucking time. You're like,
Yeah.
what's this? What's that? What's
I
that?
mean,
What's
we
this?
still
What's
got
that? What's this?
questions
What's that?
now. I
Yeah.
really want to
Yeah,
know
it's
what
good.
the Mind Flayer is
Yeah.
about. I want to know what his.
Well,
I
okay.
want a more defined hierarchy. I need to
For-
understand who's in charge.
For
I need to know what's
scientific
going on.
experiments, there is a patient zero.
That's what I heard.
And Henry is one.
Yeah.
So there was one before him. Now, whether that was Dr. Brenner's dad
Probably.
or the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, it's probably.
It's probably his dad. That's what I would assume.
Because what I've been thinking is, what if the Mind Flayer came before them, but he has been there for like a couple centuries?
But why now? But here's
Because it just lined up.
maybe the opportunity presented itself because they came in there and then he was like, oh, look it, now I can reach. But what was the point of, well, these are answers they said they're going to ask. They're going to answer why Will. That's one. They're going to
Well,
answer
yeah,
why
they
he
got to
chose
finish
Will.
everything. It's the final season. They have
they're
to tie up
yeah,
everything.
They're going to
so.
answer the hierarchy.
They
They
might
already
leave
said they're
some
gonna do that.
questions. but-
My biggest questions are the two that they said they're going to answer. Why Will? Because why Will? Why is Will like this chosen one?
Will?
Why? Will? Why? Like, what's the hierarchy? Is Vecna in charge? Is the Mind Flayer in charge? What's going on? And what is the Upside Down? That's the big one too. What is it? Because you can say it's another dimension, but yeah, why is Hawkins stuck there? What's the purpose? Why does Mind Flayer want to take over something? Is it so he can have? I mean, what, you know what I mean?
I would say
because
another
if there's
good one
another
is
dimension,
why
that would
powers,
imply that
too.
there's maybe another dimension. There's parallel dimensions. There's universes. There's galaxies. There's, I mean, and then also, tell me how this world-changing event is only stuck in Hawkins. How do people?
I've
even
had
know?
that thought.
What the fuck?
Why
You're
doesn't he
telling me
just
the-
go to like Egypt and fuck
At
that
the end
up?
of season 4, it literally looks like hell. And my thought was, dude,
And then
next
they
season-
close it up.
And then that pissed me off. I was like, okay, really? Then they just patch it. They literally put fucking rubber
Vecna
band
was
over
down.
it.
He was down for the count at the moment, and he couldn't launch his invasion.
Right, but wouldn't you think that this is something the world should fucking know about, and the world would find out about? I mean, Christ, it just blew up everything. And my expectation for season 5 is that, oh man, the ground's broken. There's gonna be demogorgons, demodogs, bats everywhere. Hell's gonna break loose.
We're
the
breaking
world,
ground.
It's finally gonna explain the world.
I thought that too.
And then season 5 started, and it's all like
But I like what they did.
nothing happened. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
I mean that's because they're trying to go with like the military wants to conceal it and the military's just trying to quarantine it, whatever it is, to Hawkins.
But literally, what's her nut Robin is literally like they have a dude going in and out, bringing them resources. They have a chick who's on
so
the
they got
radio,
a radio
talking
station.
about
Murray.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
you're
Know
telling
his
me that
name.
the world doesn't know about
The
this.
squawk.
Hey man, it was the 80s. Shit was crazy back
Yeah,
then.
I mean-
Sure, I'll give it that. Maybe the transference of information is not as big.
It's the 80s, so radio frequencies aren't going to go from like where they are. Where are they? Indiana. The government can control how far your frequencies are going out, so the government's listening to them. So if they don't want your frequencies going all the way to fucking California or all the way to this place, it's not going to go that far.
But it's like it blew
There's a
up.
dome.
And you're telling me they just patched it in the amount of time that it took.
It took a year and a half.
Because if I saw that outside my door, I would have ran. I would have been like, let's grab the family and fucking go. And
Well,
then
that's
when
why
and then if
those
I was in-
people's left at the end of season
but
4.
then, exactly. But then if I was in another state, I would have been like, yo, you have no idea what just happened in fucking Hawkins, bro. We gotta get people down there.
They
All
thought
that-
it was just an
And then when it's
earthquake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, an earthquake, I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid to know that that's
Hell
not-
broke through.
No, I would literally, if I saw red cracks coming out of the ground and smoke and fire,
cracks
I
red?
would have literally thought that hell was breaking loose.
Yeah, I kind of
yeah.
thought it was strange. how-
Literally would have thought hell was breaking loose, which is
I've seen Stranger
is
Things.
the visual they were trying to give. Is it not at the end of season 4? Was that not the actual like biblical version of what they were trying to show? Is hell breaking loose? Right?
Are you asking me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
Why me?
why the next
Tell
season,
us.
first episode, they're like, yeah, we put a rubber band over it, or rubber band. What am I trying to say? Duct
Band-Aid.
tape. Duct tape. We put duct tape over.
No, they put a Band-Aid.
It's like-
a giant metal Band-Aid.
So my assumption is that's gonna open again.
Oh yeah, that shit is totally
yeah, at
opening
the end
again.
of
Doy.
episode 4, the Demogorgons are busting through.
Yeah. It's not closed beneath them. They just have
Dude.
metal on it.
What I felt in the moment that it showed Mike and he was like, ah, and then Demogorgon's like, ah, frozen. And then you just see Will like this. I'm glad they did this versus that.
Well, yeah, it looks
Because
more,
this is more Vecna.
well, that's more of like your.
Because they were initially
going
gonna
to
do
looks
this.
like the Force.
They were going to do this initially.
This looks like you're actually raising something, or like from the
and then
ground.
when he goes,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
dude, my favorite character of this season, Derek.
Delightful, Derek.
And remember, you're not dipshit Derek.
I'm
I'm delightful
delightful
Derek. He's whacking kids with a fucking yardstick.
That stick. Go, your turn.
Suck my
I know
Go.
it's funny that they were like, have
Suck
you
my
seen
fat
this cult
one.
leader?
Jesus, what? That's my favorite. Whenever I see that, I start dying.
I like how he's watched it multiple times, so he's like, every time I see that part, fucking psycho. What's your theory? How do you think it's gonna end?
Okay.
I have a theory. I really think it's interesting because they
So-
showed it, and I want to talk about it.
I actually saw something yesterday that they were like asking Natalia and Charlie, who plays Jonathan and Nancy. They were like, which one's your favorite episode of the season? They're like, episode 6. And then Steve's like, yeah. So the thing is, they got
isn't there
engaged.
8 episodes?
They got engaged in real life, right?
Yeah, aren't there 8 episodes?
So episode 6 is when they actually got engaged.
Okay, wait.
That's when he actually proposed.
Okay, wait. Again, is there 8 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking.
Damn, only 8. I'm just kidding.
Oh no,
just
I
kidding.
went over.
Don't hate me.
I just wanted to make sure. No, I just was like confused because I was like, okay, because you have to think like they're gonna hit a climax. Well, technically, this was the climax, right? Or the what's it called? Yeah, the climax of
Yeah,
the
just the
story
end.
was right here in the middle. No, the middle. What's the middle called?
Yeah, it's the
The
climax.
climax. Yeah, thank you.
And then the resolution.
And then the resolution of the. So if that was the climax, 6 is gonna be someone's dying.
No,
Someone's
it's
either-
an engagement.
Someone's gonna die.
I think Steve's dead.
I think someone's gonna die.
Steve's gonna die.
because someone has to die that episode. That way, you care to come back.
And Will is part of the hive mind. It's going to be a Harry Potter situation. Either
I
he gets disconnected or he has
I
to
said
die.
that in the car. Did I
Yeah.
not say that he's a Horcrux?
Yeah.
I said that. I was like, this motherfucker's a Horcrux. Everything has to die for everything to die.
Well, there's an episode named after Robin called Disc Jockey.
Disc jockey.
Yes, and a disc jockey is someone who talks on the radio and gives a point of view to people. So the episode is literally named after her.
Well, yeah, she's
So
probably
there's
gonna
a
reveal
good-
everything.
Good chance that Robin's gonna die. Just like they made a very big point to make it clear that she missed the date at Enzo's with her girlfriend. She missed the date with her girlfriend, so she made it very clear to
I said
remake
that.
date and be like,
I
I'll
said
see you
that.
at Enzo's. So realistically, if they kill Steve, they're just doing to Dustin what they already did with Eddie. So it'd be giving the same kind of character
I've heard that
development
too.
to the same person twice.
Yeah.
And they already had plans to kill Steve off, and they didn't. So if they didn't kill Steve off then, I don't think they will now. I think their
But
big
it's perfect.
thing is going to be Robin. And I think Dustin might go out the same way Eddie went out because he idolizes Eddie so much.
Yeah, maybe that's a good one.
I've heard that.
I this was something I thought was like, we're gonna get off of the Stranger Things here in a second, but I was just thinking, one of my theories, because remember when that guy was pissing on the wall?
Yeah.
There's something that these
Ammonia.
Yeah, there's something that these guys know that they know, obviously, that we don't. That's the only time you ever saw like anything from the Upside Down actually get like affected, like by
From piss.
From piss. Okay, but this is my theory.
I mean, the heat, though, you know. we've
But it's
seen
not
effects of
heat.
that.
But it's not heat because they use fire all the time, right? And they would have had that figured out. And they used fire. It somewhat works, but it doesn't kill them. My theory is it's water. Hear me out. It's water that does it, dude. Water is the thing. Because think about it. When Steve gets fucking thrown into the Upside Down, okay, there's no water in the Upside Down. There's not a drop of water in the Upside Down.
Right.
When he gets in the lake,
But the tentacles come down and
co-
grab him.
right, yes, they come down and grab him into a lake that has no water.
Yeah, but they go through water to get him.
Yeah, so?
So
What does
your
that have to
theory
do-
gets thrown out. It wouldn't be able to grab him if water affects it.
No, no, because nobody's ever used water against them, have they?
Yeah, but a tentacle went through
But explain
water
the pea
to
then.
grab him.
Why is the pea using it?
Ammonia. There's no ammonia in
but
water.
Okay, you don't think that they would have thought about that though?
Just sometimes you don't think about the most simplistic things.
Right, like water.
I honestly, okay,
Yeah, like
maybe,
water.
but I
You
don't
think
think the
about
big reveal is gonna be that water does it. I don't
Maybe?
know, maybe though.
Or at least helps it.
I mean, it's weird that the one thing that damages it is just someone peeing on
Right.
it.
And then, but they noted that for a while too. They came back to it twice. They acknowledged it. Even he asked the question, "What do you know about that wall? I saw you peeing on it. Blah blah blah. What do you know about that wall?"
Yeah, they made it very like.
They kept coming back at it, dude. They're trying to make a point out of it, and they're not stupid. They're
Hopper's
not
like, what?
right.
He peed on it. You said that. Yeah, I'm just asking, why does that matter?
And he peed on it knowing that, one, there wouldn't be a repercussion. Like, if he peed on it, he'd get attacked. Or
Yeah.
if he peed on it, that this, it started sizzling as soon as he peed on it.
Or does it like it?
Is it like, ah, yeah?
And that's just gonna open up a doorway like, come on in.
So it's a dimension within a dimension, by the way. That wall is like a dimension within the dimension. He, like, made his own pocket.
No, it's just a wall.
He made his own pocket reality, right?
It's just a wall.
Isn't behind that.
It's just a wall.
I hate you so goddamn.
It's just a wall.
But since we were talking about it, talking about Netflix.
Wait, hold on. I got two other things.
Oh my God.
Who's Dr. K? First off, and then the second one, the walk 'em down wheelers, dude.
Walk him down, bro.
I mean, Ted's like, ah,
They should have died. You ask me, they both should have died. That would have been a way better character development for Mike. Because he's way too happy all the time. He's always like, here's the plan. Let's look forward to the future. No. Fuck
You're the
you, kid.
heart.
You need to have
You're
something
the
happen.
heart.
Yeah, no, he needs to have someone die. His parents should have died. I'm sorry, but we just before that saw 19 military dudes with guns get murked. No questions asked. Done. One
After the
shot.
fact.
And then these two live. Bro, explain that. That don't make sense. He would have
And then at
murdered
the
him.
dude, the Turnbone house, they
that-
fucked up that Demogorgon. They home aloned his ass.
Oh yeah.
Just gets
The fucking Vietnam, but that was a Vietnam reference.
Was it?
Well, I think because Hopper was talking about his days in Vietnam. Remember?
In season 4.
No, in this season, season 5, he was talking about how he was like, I was
There
an
was a
army man like
discrepancy
you,
there.
and I would kill you any other day.
So he said in season 4, yeah, I tried to show my old man and went down and signed up. But then in this season, he's like, yeah, my dad took me down, made me sign up.
Yeah,
Which is it, Hopper?
probably.
Which
both.
is it?
I mean, I guess he's technically not wrong. His dad was probably really on him to do something, so he felt forced to.
No,
have
his
to do
dad
that.
took him there.
Yeah, but
he said. But then in season 4, he's like, I went down there by myself to show my old man,
maybe it's a figure.
you
I
ain't
don't know.
shit.
Maybe it's, but that's my point. Is like they did Vietnam references. I'm telling you, it's
Yep.
water.
Yeah, but Netflix, dude.
Yeah. Okay. On that note, that's what I want to talk about.
I have a
Did you guys
question
hear
about
that?
I have a question about that.
Jack
Yeah,
Tyler?
Netflix is buying Warner Bros. And
Not
like
buy-
all
they
their
bought.
companies.
Yeah,
Bought
they did a bidding war with Paramount, ABC,
ABC
and them.
and yeah, and them.
It was
Well,
those
I
three.
actually heard that it's probably the best case scenario because it's like they were gonna sell anyway, and
Yeah.
the competitors were
Yes.
like Comcast and someone else that wasn't even in like movies. So it was gonna happen inevitably. So Netflix is probably the best choice.
because they were just going in debt. They were.
Oh, they were so losing money, and especially with their theme parks too, like Elish's and all those Six Flags are based
Yeah.
off of Warner Brothers, like Looney Tunes and fucking.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and like Batman and Superman, like that's why they have all those rides. The Joker, that and it sucks because they monopolize it, and that's why Marvel, all these places, they don't have like a Green Goblin ride and a fucking this ride and that because they don't have the rights to those characters.
Yeah,
But
Sony
now,
does.
But now Netflix, oh my god, now Netflix
okay, first
has
off-
the right to Superman, Batman, Green Lantern.
It was
bro,
$82 billion.
Yeah,
That's
83,
insane.
How
but
recent
still.
was this?
Like
2 days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, like last
very
week.
recent.
Okay, because I mean, I just thought about this, and because
Oh my god, I gotta look this up really quick. Yeah, keep talking.
Supernatural is made by Warner
yeah,
Brothers.
everything,
Everything.
literally.
And Supernatural
the
was leaving
entire
Netflix,
thing.
Everything.
so
It-
now it's
Looney
gonna be
Tunes.
on-
It was Warner Brothers production.
So they're gonna take that off HBO.
Yeah.
Well, I think HBO Max is going away.
It's going away. Think about the titles they just lost. They lost Harry Potter. Okay, that's like taking Star Wars away from Disney. Okay.
Honestly,
Holy
I trust-
shit.
I trust Netflix
Oh wait,
more
no,
than
yeah,
fucking-
DC's Warner Brothers as well. Damn.
Well, dude, okay,
Yes,
think about
that's what I'm
this.
saying.
Yeah.
Did you not hear a word I said? He's got Batman,
He's like,
Superman.
I forgot. Okay,
Green-
I forgot that DC was fucking Warner Brothers.
I just said it 10
I
seconds
yeah.
ago.
Okay, I thought you just talking about the movies, not the whole brand.
I just said they own the rights to Batman, Superman, and Green Lantern.
Okay, I understand. Move on.
God, dude, you need to listen, bro. Golly.
Eat me.
Warner Brothers.
Suck my fat one.
What does Warner Brothers
Yeah.
own?
Well, dude, Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers?
What about it?
They've been making movies for more than like 100 years, so they have everything they ever made.
Yeah.
the past
Think about
100
the
years.
only ones. Lionsgate is pretty much done. Okay. Columbia Pictures, they're on their way to being done.
Yeah,
Because-
those subsidies are gone.
Dude, we're not. But here's the thing: there's not going to be movies anymore. They're all going to be on streaming platforms, and they're
Yeah.
all going to be on.
They're gonna be
Like
shows.
yeah, they're going to be shows.
Well,
they're
okay,
gonna be
Apple-
Oh my god, dude.
Apple tested the waters though. They released F1 into theaters. So I feel like Netflix, because they're doing the season finale for Stranger Things in theaters.
Dude.
So I feel like they're testing the waters as well.
Is the
like
finale
they
gonna-
did with streaming.
Okay, let me
Okay,
read
with
this.
live streaming.
I've
live
heard that too, but what is probably gonna happen is they're gonna do like, they're gonna release some movies in theaters, but it's not gonna be like it was.
No.
Let
Yeah,
me-
it's
let
gonna
me-
be a lot worse.
gonna be
Let me read this really
select
quick so we
movies.
all
Yeah.
have the basis because this is what's happening. Let me
Well,
just read
real
this.
quick, what were you gonna say, Tyler?
What?
You were gonna say something,
Give us your interesting.
and then I
commentary.
interrupted you.
All
right.
Train of thought. I don't remember.
This
dude.
says
sick.
Warner Brothers, now part of Warner Brothers Discovery, WBD, I don't know why it said that, is a massive media conglomerate known for creating and distributing huge amounts of film, TV, and streaming content, owning iconic brands like DC Comics. That's the point. So they put DC Comics in there, okay, because that's important because they own the characters in the comics.
James
Superman,
Gunn.
Batman, all that good stuff. Cartoon Network, crazy. They own HBO. Massive franchises such as Harry Potter, Looney Tunes,
Game of
cable
Thrones,
networks,
too.
CNN,
Yeah.
TNT, TBS, HGTV, Discovery, streaming services, Max, theme parks, and video games.
Dude, this was the biggest
Animal
purchase.
Planet. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, all the theme parks, the Warner Brother, Warner Bros. World, Abu Dhabi.
The theme parks too.
Well,
dude.
yes, because they have
He
all the
said
rights to
that.
the
Were
theme
you
parks. I
listening?
just said that.
Dude, I am just repeating it from my
Wizard
own
of
emphasis.
Oz, Wonder Woman, Lord of the Rings,
Relax.
Barbie. Jesus Christ,
Barbie,
Oh yeah, Lord
Oppenheimer.
of the Rings too. That's
yes,
crazy.
Lord of the fucking Rings.
It's everything.
But here's the problem
it's
now.
basically everything
Here's
you
the
can
problem
think
now
of.
because Universal
Monopoly.
No, but Universal has rights to certain things too. Okay, that's why they have the Fantastic Four land and whatnot. They have all those characters. They have Doctor Doom. They have the Hulk. They have all these characters now, and they have Harry Potter. Think about Universal. They have the Harry Potter world, all that new stuff. What is going to happen now? Because Universal's now going to have to compete. Whether that's because think about it, dude. That's the only movie brand I can think about that's you still see. Universal.
I feel like
they're
they're going to be fine.
no
Because they weren't
they're gonna
in
have to
such
switch.
a deficit. They weren't in such a deficit as Warner Brothers.
But they don't make Harry Potter movie. They don't have the title to the Harry Potter anymore. Like in the theme parks, yes, they have that title, but they are not allowed to, for example, make anything based off of it anymore because they don't. Now they're not partnered with Max or HBO, right? So they can't make anything without Warner Brothers. They're not gonna fucking let them do that. They're Warner Brothers or without Netflix. Netflix now owns, bro. They're like Disney.
Well, yeah,
It is
it's always
crazy how
bad.
much
I
they
feel
own.
like
there's
if it
less-
profits Netflix, they're going to do it.
Well,
they're
of
going to be
course.
like, yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay, maybe, but this is the thing. They now Universal's
'Cause
because
then you're gonna
pay
see-
somebody
well,
else
here's the
for
thing.
having something they already own.
You're going to see Universal and then Netflix after it.
Right.
Imagine that shit.
no, you might.
Or like presented by Netflix.
Or
Yeah.
in association with, like they did
Or,
with
yeah,
Marvel.
in
in association
association
with
with.
Marvel. That's what
But
they're
see,
gonna do.
it's still going to be a loss for Universal if they do that because Netflix is going to be like, okay, we're going to have it on our streaming services. And people are like,
Mm-hmm.
well, Netflix has all these other movies that I love, so I'm just going to get Netflix and not Universal.
They own HBO
Well,
Max.
I'm
they own
curious-
HBO Max now.
That's
fucking
that's going to
insane.
dissolve into Netflix.
Right, but now think about it. Okay, cool. People are like, "Oh, sweet! Now I don't have to pay for HBO Max." No. Now you
They're
have to
gonna
pay
up the price.
extra
Yeah.
for Netflix
That's what I
because
was-
they
that's
literally
what I was
own
just gonna bring up, yeah.
DC. They own fucking. I mean, they're gonna charge you out the ass.
Yeah.
And also, if you have like I don't know, like deals with different companies, like with Xfinity, I get Netflix for free, Peacock,
Right.
some other thing. That's most likely gonna go
Of
away.
course, because now they have to fucking
Yeah, it's gonna be
compensate
it's
for the
gonna work
charge
two
that they are now
times,
getting.
yeah.
I can already see this. Peacock is going to be bought by Apple. I can already see that.
Yeah, I can see that because Apple TV sucks and nobody uses it.
Well, there's
I
TV's
pay for it
getting-
'cause there's
it's
some
getting
stuff
better.
in it.
I've seen some good shows.
Well, I
on
saw
there.
something on Apple TV. It said they have like about 1% of the market.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
ass. Nobody watches them because they don't have enough.
They don't have enough stuff.
Yeah,
and that's
they
why I
They
could
don't
see
own
them,
anything because
I could see them buying Peacock. And then if there's another streaming service, they might.
I mean, yeah, because
add
doesn't
that as
Peacock
well.
have the Office in?
that's a lot, bro. It's got Power Rangers. It's
It's got a
got,
lot of stuff on there too. Peacock's not bad.
dude, and then like
So it's going to come down to 3 different streaming
Yellowstone.
services. It's going to be Disney, Netflix, and Apple.
And that's
In
not
the
and
end.
good.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon, I think, is gonna start doing it because they have Amazon Prime. Prime Video is a
Yeah,
thing.
but
So-
those 4 are probably going to be the only ones we ever have.
Ever. But that's what I'm saying, dog. Movies
Well,
are,
Paramount
are
Plus.
actually gonna die.
I feel
now.
like that might get bought out by either Amazon or
Paramount?
Apple. Yeah.
they
no,
might.
they do so good though.
Yeah, I'm sure,
They make a lot
you
of
know.
money, Paramount.
I'm
They're
sure
fine.
they do, but they're probably like, you know what? We're just going to.
Well, yeah, they're gonna. Everyone's gonna. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to adjust because especially when you make an $83 billion deal to buy out a company, and now they don't make
just
movies.
insane.
I know you're not gonna see it anymore. Isn't that weird to think you're not gonna see Warner Brothers pop up on the screen anymore? Like,
Well,
bro,
okay. Are they actually getting rid of the Warner Brothers part? Or are they just dissolving that into Netflix?
I don't.
Or are
think-
they keeping
okay,
it separate?
It's not
They
like
might
Pixar.
just keep the studio.
It's not. No. It's not like Pixar. It's not like Disney Pixar, where it still has its name. Dog, it's Netflix.
It's just going to be Netflix.
If from what I know, unless because the reason that they kept it Pixar specifically, especially, is brand change hurts.
Who's the CEO of Netflix?
Brand change really hurts like a company if they change the name like that. Like X, for example, on Twitter, people fucking hated it, and people still call it Twitter
Yeah.
because nobody wants to call it fucking X, right? And it's a bad change because now they might keep it just because everyone knows Warner Brothers. Everyone sees that shield and the symbol. And
well,
they
it's
know
going to be
Warner
like
Brothers.
Netflix and then Warner
Holy
Brothers
shit,
after
they own
that.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, anything you can think of, basically. like,
Anything from your childhood.
It's
Cartoon
Scooby-Doo.
Network, like any of that stuff. It's crazy.
Looney
Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang.
what have they done?
They own all those cartoon characters. That's a crazy one.
You know what's crazy?
To own
Imagine
Bugs
how they
Bunny.
imagine counting up how much Warner Brothers is worth. You know, like the task of doing that, and then coming to what was it, like $80 billion?
Yeah,
like, holy
82,
cow, that's a lot.
83.
Of, yeah, that's a lot of adding. To
Imagine all the stuff they could revive, but they probably shouldn't.
Like what?
Like anything from Cartoon Network.
Why not, dude? I mean, this is my thing. I think that's people, especially now, love retro and stuff from back when.
Oh yeah.
So I think everything like that's making a comeback. I mean, for Christ's sake, people have. I have vinyls. Vinyls are popping off like
Same.
crazy recently. Like people are buying vinyls like nobody's business. Why? It's like when I can go on my phone and just get it easily like that. It's because people miss
The physical touch.
Yeah, people miss that thing and all this streaming, all this. Like, I'm gonna miss going to the movies, bro. I love going to the fucking movies, and if that ever goes away, that's gonna suck. One, for the economy, because no one's gonna have jobs, and movie theater. I mean, actors. I mean, think about actors. How much you're gonna have to now pay actors.
Well, you know what they're going to do for movie theaters? They're going to make it a VR experience. I bet you anything.
I agree. Or guess what? It's gonna have Netflix on the outside.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go in there, and then they're gonna
It's
have
just a
their
Netflix
shows.
store.
Yeah.
They're gonna like, you know, completely redesign the movie experience for you.
Which is
It's just
fucking crazy.
yeah. It's
'Cause
not looking good.
Imagine you can go to a movie theater in VR with your
I'm
friends.
Good. Nope, I'm good because part of me, the whole movie experience is watching,
Getting your
something crazy
popcorn.
happens, and you're like,
And
looking at your
everyone's like,
dude,
"Ah!"
come on, dude. Like, why are we trying to get rid of the?
But then with the VR experience, you can have it tailored to you. Have the volume set
That's
to
what
where
they're
you
thinking.
want, your eyesight perfect.
Your eyesight perfect,
you.
though? What
It's
do you mean?
made
You,
for
you.
you.
You're
It's all
inventing
you.
problems that don't exist.
And
The movie screen already works
Right.
fine. The volume is already fine in the regular movies.
I don't need it louder. I don't need
Yeah.
it more immersive. I
Yeah.
don't need it more. You know what I mean? I hate 4D movies. What's the point?
Also, for me, it's part of the experience. Like, I gotta have the popcorn. Sometimes I'll get some of the.
Yeah, I got to spend $60.
Yeah, I just
come on.
bro. I love popcorn.
And that part though, I get. People are getting but that's what's
just part
even
of the
worse is
experience.
they're making movies more expensive because it's hard because there is streaming platforms and all the stuff that movie theaters now have to compete with.
And they're trying to compensate.
And they're trying to and now they have to charge you at the ass, and people don't want to do that.
Well, just think about how many movies like flop. It's almost like almost every movie.
Well,
now
especially
flops.
now, think about how much it takes to make a movie,
Yeah.
especially with all the CGI and things. And just to make it, you have to reach a ridiculous number. But that's why the writing is
I think it
down,
depends.
and the writing is worse, and the scripting is worse, is because now they're focused on making the movie look good, and that's all they care about. It looks good,
No one's going to listen to the
and that's
actual dialogue.
AI, dude. And then now we're getting into AI.
They love the scenes.
And now we're gonna get into AI because now they're gonna start making movies. For Christ's sake, I saw a Star
Dude.
Wars short on YouTube, completely made by AI.
You thought it was real?
Not only did I think it was real, I was like, this could easily be a movie. And not only that, but the scripting and the writing, the action I saw, I was like, bro, this is better than what Disney just made.
Yeah, bro.
Like this is a problem. When someone could just grab something and make something that $1 billion company that's charging you at the ass for. Now people are going to start waking up, and also there's going to be, dude, I'm telling you, there's going to be riots. There's going to be laws against AI in general is what I mean. There's going to be fucking, because I'm already for it, dude. I hate AI. I hate what AI is
This is
doing.
the way I look at AI, though. It needs to be a tool, not a full-fledged
You don't rely
solution.
on it. You don't rely on it. And
It needs to be a
doesn't
tool,
replace
like-
your job.
You're having a problem with this one page of a script, and you're like, I just don't know what to do to make this better.
No, I disagree with that.
Can
no,
you help?
can't use AI. No. Because that's why
That's why you're getting
That's why you're
paid?
getting paid millions, okay? Is not to do
Well,
what I
writers
can
don't
do.
get paid
'Cause I could
millions.
do that. Do you understand? I could do
Actors
that.
get paid millions.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Writers still get paid a lot. So
I honestly don't think they get paid a lot because they're always having
more
strikes.
Than me and you. Well, there's also actor strikes.
I think they need
But
to
they get
get
paid millions, so-
percentages versus a downright like this is what you're getting paid. Like for the movie, writers should get 10%.
That's how they do it.
It's their no.
With Margot, I remember.
Sometimes they do
I think it was
because you
Scarlett
can write a
Johansson.
contract because they can say like, oh, do you want a percentage? Like, do you want something upfront plus a percentage of the movie, or do you just want a percentage? You can write up contracts like
Yeah,
that,
I'm not
and they
sure
can
how it
either
works,
say yes or no to that.
I'm not sure how that works, but I remember that whole thing with Scarlett Johansson specifically. Like that's a perfect example.
Dude,
is
they
when-
screwed her over
Yeah, was
so
when Black
much.
Widow came out. She was like, it was COVID, so they couldn't. Which also, can we all agree? Okay, that shit was fucking
Overreacted.
stupid. Okay?
Everyone overreacted.
From day one. I said that shit was fucking stupid. Everyone's looking at me like, you need to get a vaccine. You have to get, dude. Fuck you.
Don't
Okay?
poke me.
At the end of the day,
Don't
I'm fucking
poke me.
right. Okay. At the end of the day, fuck you.
Yeah, they called it a vaccine, but yet you have to get boosters.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah,
you have to go-
booster for
Oh,
your
and you came out
vaccine.
with it in 6 months.
So you know what a vaccine is, right? It's a solution to the problem. You know,
Right.
polio
Here's
vaccine.
the solution to the solution.
Yeah, you can get it. You can still transfer the disease, die from it, and still.
And you're gonna get
give
sick
it to
from
somebody
the
else.
shot.
But I didn't get sick once during the peak of it. I only got sick after.
I only got
Yeah.
sick when I got the shot.
And do you know what it was? It was a nice vacation. I was sitting playing video games. I wasn't like.
You were just tired. You're like,
Dude,
I
it
just
was a
didn't feel.
regular
I just
sickness.
didn't feel good. Like you know what I mean? I felt sick.
dude, it's like me with strep throat. Whenever I get a really bad sore throat, it's not strep. But if I get the slightest little tingle, it's fucking strep. When I got COVID
Yeah.
the first time, I was just tired. I was like, I just want to sleep.
Right, you just don't feel good. But isn't it ridiculous
was it.
if we shut down the whole world for that because
We
people
did a lot of
freaked
damage.
out. Yeah, we did so much permanent
look.
damage because people are.
I think it was just Darwin talking to
people
us.
are
You know,
babies, cowards. Okay, you're a baby, dude. Okay, there's people.
the
who are,
strongest survive.
It's just like people are starving in other countries, getting bombed on, and you're worried because you might catch a cold. Go fuck yourself, dude. Like that's insane. Honestly, though.
Anyway, yeah, I agree.
I mean, okay. I don't mean in any place.
Go fuck yourself.
I mean, seriously though, it's just it's so
if you're
stupid.
afraid to get a cold,
So-
fuck
it's such
you.
a first world problem, dude. It's such
Well,
a
yeah,
first
dude,
world
it was
problem.
like ridiculous. I think everyone should have realized how just meaningless it was when, like, you know, once everyone got tired of just sitting around for
Yes.
a couple weeks and they started kind of half opening things. And then think about this:
Yeah.
everywhere you'd go in and like to a restaurant, walk in with your mask, and then you go sit down and take off your mask, and then the air just is magically clean when you're sitting over there versus when you're over there.
This is why panic
Like,
is bad. This is
yeah.
why when people
Hysteria.
freak out. This is why when people freak out, shit. I know somebody to this day who still wears a mask.
I mean,
And I'm not gonna say their
all
name. I'm not
for
gonna say
them.
who they are. But come on,
The
come.
mask
on.
has a
There's still
use
quite a
if
few
you're actually sick. You want to go out in public. Yeah, you should wear a mask then.
Yeah,
But,
if you're sick.
Yeah,
But
if
if you're
you're
healthy,
yeah,
kind of-
if you're sick and that's like it.
To maybe help though.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
you
you're
know?
still
To
unless
mitigate.
you're not breathing air, because that's the only way. You're inhaling particles, dog.
Yeah, but
Where
you-
do you think the air is coming from?
Do you know what humans love to do though?
touch everything?
Yeah.
I mean, I just think about our job. What
Like-
we do. We get in a different car, every van, every day with the nastiest motherfuckers you've ever met in your life.
Oh
the
my God.
greasiest
And I bet they clean it too,
grease
right?
balls. No. So
Yeah,
these
like a whistle.
They gave us a meeting too about cleaning it, and I still haven't seen anyone.
I've
clean
never
it.
seen one van cleaned.
No.
They're like, I'm tired. I'm going home.
Nope. So it's just
Me too.
what do we got? But that's what Scarlett Johansson's point was too. She was mad about it. She was like, "This is ridiculous. I can't believe I'm gonna lose millions."
Well, do you know the reason behind it was in her contract? They
Yes.
were like, okay, yeah, anything that you like in the theaters, you'll make money from. Anything from streaming, that's us.
Yep.
Nothing for you.
Right. And then where do they put it?
A week later, they're
On
like,
streaming.
oh, we're not making money.
And they released it early on the streaming platform too.
So fucking early.
After a week.
After like a week or two, dude, it was bad.
Yeah.
When you see anything on Disney Plus, that's what sucks though too, because they'll release it in movies, and then they're like, okay, cool, we're gonna put it on Disney Plus. When you see it come out on Disney Plus like early, that's when you know that movie was ass. Like when I saw
Yeah.
the Marvels get put on Disney Plus like 2 weeks after it came out, I was like, okay. I
think-
watched that shit just because I was like, you know what? I want to see. That was
I think
one of the
the-
worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Josh, I think the real wake up call was Snow White.
Dude,
Oh my
I forgot
God.
that movie even existed.
Did it even go to theater?
No, it did,
I think so.
and it also went on Disney Plus. Like
Yeah, it did so bad.
it went so fast.
It did so bad.
Was it actually bad or did people just hate it a lot, you know?
Well, there was a whole drama behind it. Okay,
Well, I know, that's what I'm talking
yes.
about. Was it actually
yeah,
bad
but
or,
that's,
like, people
that's
just,
a good point
you know,
to
hate
not
it?
want to watch the movie though.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
But it was also ass because the acting was bad. I heard this. I mean, the story's the same.
So,
And
Yeah.
and they took away 9 people's jobs because they decided that
CGI.
for inclusivity. Originally they went, okay, we're gonna do little people. And then they went, wait, that looks bad. We're gonna do tall people. And then people went, why the fuck would you do that? They're called dwarfs. And then they went, okay, well, fuck, now this looks even worse. Okay, we're just gonna make them CGI. Are you fucking serious? You just took dude.
Yeah,
why?
let's
and fuck
include
you,
everyone
Peter
by
Dinklage.
including nobody.
I just said it. Fuck you, Peter Dinklage. That's all I gotta say. Because he's the one who was like, this is wrong. You're gonna use all these.
I saw those
That's their
interviews.
job. You.
It's because he wasn't gonna get hired for it.
Exactly. Because you weren't you weren't the main character, huh? Fuck you, bro.
Hey, I'm one of the main little people.
But it's so fucked up, bro. They took 9 jobs. You know how hard it is to find a job as like an actor, as a little person?
No.
And then
Do you?
when there's 9 slots open?
Are you a little person?
No, you are. How is it? Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Damn, you got me
But
there.
you just took 9. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, you can play a whale. How about that, bitch? Why is your tongue blue?
Because I'm drinking.
That's not blue.
He's like, because I'm drinking a Sprite.
It's the only thing I've been drinking. I'm drinking a fucking water.
Because I'm drinking a coconut.
He knows the Smurf.
Water's blue.
Water's
Oh,
blue.
he knows a Smurf.
He knows
Okay.
the Smurf. Yeah,
A little too low.
But yeah, I mean,
a
that's a
little
little
too well.
movie rant.
they're quite friendly.
Ooh, I was
Quite friendly.
chewing on some hair.
Ew.
I hate when that happens.
Yo,
You just-
Travis, what happened with your big what does that say, Bauer door?
Pretty sure how you say is like Bauer.
Oh, yeah. Tell
Lego.
yeah, Daryl, tell us the Lego
Tell
experience
them
you've been
what
having.
happened.
Oh well, I got a story too.
The Eye of Sauron Lego.
Yeah, well, spent about $500 on a Lego.
As you do.
A big box carried
Yeah.
around the mall.
It was a huge one. It was hard to carry around the mall.
Think about it. You could have got a different box. Probably would have had the right pieces in it. You know what I mean?
I know, and that was the
was
only
the
one
only
there.
one?
That's the
Anyway,
That's the
like you
only
were
thing
saying?
I didn't want to happen, you know. But it was only like it's only bag 5, and I needed 8 of this one big triangle piece, and there was only 7.
Did you check the next bag?
And yeah, you know, before anyone says it, all right, you know, we double checked. Oh well, no, I didn't check the next bag, but I
got
didn't
a
want
question
to
for him
because
after
you
this,
need
watch.
41 of that piece, so I didn't want to dig through all the other bags, and then like I would probably just be missing.
There's
an-
41
Yeah.
bags?
No, there's 41 pieces. There's more. There's like 60 bags in that.
Yeah, mine has 60 bags too.
But yeah, I need 41 pieces total of that ridged piece, but I just didn't want to open a bunch of the sealed bags on such a big Lego and kind of mess around with that, you know.
So Travis, what did you do to resolve this issue?
Spent $12 whole
For no
$12.
Josh is very
Out of
upset
his
about this.
pocket.
right?
Out of his pocket.
Dude, I'll give you $12 right now, and then I'll take $12 more and fucking throw it on the ground, bro.
My whole thing is, you know, you could get it for free. I mean, like you literally, it's like these were right here, and you went, which one costs?
Yeah, well,
money?
I didn't-
This one's sweet.
I didn't know that because I've never
on
had a
it.
fucking missing Lego piece before.
Yeah, but you know, you could also like listen. I told you it 5 times.
Or I could have just spent $12
Because what happened to
called
me
it a
just
day.
recently was the exact thing that happened to him, and I gave him the whole spiel of exactly what I did to do it. But mine was worse because I'm missing a whole fucking bag. I opened a Harry Potter Green Gods thing. They're missing a whole fucking bag. But anyway, in Lego, there's a missing piece section. You can literally just request the piece for free.
For more top tips on Lego
Don't listen to Travis.
processes.
Oh man.
You gonna hold that?
Wait, hold on.
You go hold it.
I wonder if that, like, you can see that again. This is how you looked at me and you went, yeah, it was free, but I spent $12 on it.
You always look.
Yeah, it was free. I spent $12 on
Should've
it,
gone
though.
further back.
I love giving the $1 billion corporation a fucking donation.
There you go, right there.
Fuck that, dude. I was so mad. I literally made it adamant. They're like, you can look at Bricklink in case we don't have the piece. I went, yeah, you can look at Bricklink for me. I went, if I can order it, you can order it. You see how that works? Your Lego.
Use your money.
No, I literally told him. I was like, what? I was like, so I can order it. You guys can't order it? And he's like, whoa. Yeah. And fucking stopped him right in his tracks. So I'm like, how does this make sense?
Were you on the phone or was it a
Oh,
text
yeah, I was
chat?
on the phone. Oh, yeah. I ain't texting no clanker. I ain't texting no clanker.
Man.
Okay?
Damn, using the hard R and everything.
Clanker?
There you go.
I did. When that came out, it was so funny, dude. They've been saying clanker since 2006. Back when the Clone Wars came out, dude. Yeah, you little
Wait,
clanker.
yeah, when you look up the word and then you look up like the timeline it's been used.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
so
it's so
funny.
funny. Yeah, yeah. It's like clanker. Clanker! It's so crazy, dude.
You guys got anything else?
No, honestly, dude, I'm just pissed about Lego. I'm excited about the Stranger Things coming out.
Dude, I can't wait.
I cannot
can't
believe Netflix did what it did. Honestly, that's
believe
probably
they
the
did what they
biggest
did.
news. When I learned that, I almost cried. Dog.
Oh, actually,
Cried.
real quick, me and Josh. I don't know. You guys probably don't care too much about
Oh,
it, but the Destiny 2 Renegades expansion came out, and I mean, my first impressions of it are already so much better than Edge of Fate. I know you guys haven't played, and I don't know who all watches.
Edge what?
But Edge of Fate was like the first DLC that came out this year, and it was just
Gotta watch words.
dog.
He said edge around Jackson. Well, yeah, it was bad. But here's the thing. It definitely didn't save Destiny. It's definitely not saving Destiny. I mean, the numbers are still low and they're still bad.
But I'm enjoying.
If there was something that could save Destiny, it would have been Star Wars for sure. But it's still fun. They just need to come out with a Destiny 3.
I'm excited to finish it. Well, I mean, there's rumors. Okay, dude. There's rumors that they have a Destiny 3 in development.
Yeah,
so
dude, that's not happening, bro.
we'll see.
There's been rumors
I
that
need a third
yeah, bro.
Darkness subclass.
And when I saw the
and then
Xbox
once I get
720
they
get
come out with
leaked.
Destiny 3.
I saw the Xbox 720, I was like,
They're already coming out with Arc Raiders too.
Seriously?
No, I just fucking made that up. Dude, no
did anyone see my face? As soon as I went,
Yeah.
Because I was waiting for him to say something. Wait, really?
Wait, you guys should kiss.
No.
Wait, really?
Well, besides that, we hope you guys liked what we talked about today.
Uh-huh.
Jackson's eating a ton of Cheez-Its or something. Let us know what you guys think about Stranger Things. Let us know who your favorite character is. And like,
Steve.
comment, subscribe.
Wait, who are your favorite characters, real quick? I got Steve.
I like Dustin. I think Dustin's my favorite.
Just real quick.
Steve.
I would say Will.
All right. Tell us your favorite.
All right. Tyler, why don't you do your little stupid corny thing?
I was waiting for you guys to finish.
Okay, do your stupid corny thing.
You were waiting for us to
Just
what?
do it.
Leftovers out.
Good boy. Yeah. I love doing the good boy, bro.